What's good, YouTube? This is Des from Team DOA 973 coming at you with finally another installment on Step Your Game Up. I believe this will be number 4, and this is going to be pretty much talking about net decking. Alright, for those of you who don't know what the term net decking is, it's pretty much where you go on like, Pojo or YouTube or TCG Player where they have like forums where they have like list of decks, every card in the deck, etc., etc., and then you try to make that card that you've already seen on the internet. The reason I wanted to talk about this is because I realized that a lot of people are net decking lately, especially a lot of new players, and that's not good for the game. For one, it takes away from the fun of the game because everybody's running the same deck. It also takes away from your chances of being the best that you can be. And I say this because when you build the deck, you put a piece of yourself into the deck. And I'm not saying no craziness like the cartoons about the heart of the cards or nothing like that. What I'm basically saying is everybody has their own deck formula. Some people like to run 20 monsters, 10 magic, 10 traps. Some people like to run 15 monsters, 15 spells, 5 traps, but that all comes with the territory. When you net deck and you go online and you see a deck and you make it, and then you play it, you go to tournaments and you lose and you're mad and you're frustrated because you go to regionals and you went like 1-6. You go to locals and you go like 0-3, 0-4, and you just do really bad and you're like, this deck sucks. It's not the deck. It's just that you don't have the chemistry with that deck because it's not your deck. You didn't build it the way you should build it. You built it based on somebody else's formula, the way it works for someone else. Just because something works for them doesn't mean it works for you. In order for you to step your game up and to be a competitive player, you must build decks on your own. It's understandable to take a concept and craft it into your own because, nothing in the game is going to be too brand new. Somebody somewhere is running that deck some way. But when you put your own flair on it, when you put something different, and let's say, for instance, with Fish OTK, everybody runs pretty much the same cards. If you view my video, if you haven't, check it out. You can see that I do a lot of things differently. Like, I run Big Wave, Small Wave. I don't run 3 Swap Frogs. I run Aqua Spirit and Penguin Soldier because these are cards that I feel cater to my deck formula, that caters to my playing style. You have to learn to develop your own playing style and not neck deck because the situations that you see online on YouTube and other sites that have duels on there or whatever the case may be, you realize that you can't get those same plays off, and the reason for that is you don't have the chemistry with the deck. It sounds kind of crazy, but try it out. Try to take a deck that you've net decked and make it into your own. Take things out. Find out what works for you, not works for the person that you got the deck off of. Find out what works for you specifically. And hell, you realize even when you make a deck from scratch or you customize a deck and make it yours, and I don't mean like, 1 or 2 card difference, I mean like completely make it into your play style, then you realize even when you do lose, you're not mad or as angry as you would have been for a deck that you spent hundreds of dollars on that didn't work for you, but you're going to feel good because you were able to be competitive with the deck that you made and that you put a piece of yourself into. So pretty much all in all, net decking's bad. Like, don't net deck. Don't go see a deck online and say, oh, I'm going to go buy these cards and build this exact same deck. The people who put up duels and deck profiles and stuff like that they do it for the simple fact they want you to see their cards, they want you to see their deck. A lot of people do it because they want feedback. They want to know what you think about the deck. Do you think the deck is bad? What do you think they can add and take out in order to increase fluidity of the deck? And some people just put it up to put tutorials like, this is how the deck should run. You don't have to run the exact same 40 cards as me, but this is what the main objective of the deck is. As long as you can achieve your win condition, that's what it is. So, yeah, pretty much guys, just try to, really step your game up. Be very creative. You hear me talk a lot about creativeness. You hear the other guys on my previous videos talk about creative. You know how I bash like the meta, how I don't like for everybody to be the same. And this is just the same. Even if you do run, Black Wings or X Sabers or anything in the meta, make sure that it fits your playstyle and that it is your formula that you created. That way the deck, you can have a lot more fun dueling, and you can enjoy the deck more, and you can be proud of it more when you win with it because it was yours and just yours. Not everybody else's, not somebody you've seen online, not a friend of yours, but it's a deck that you put together that you can be proud of, win or lose, but it was competitive. So, yeah, this is Des from Team BOA logging out, and I hope you guys took something from this short segment. Step your game up for net decking. Net decking's bad. Do not do it. Just be unique and believe in yourself and make your own decks. That's it. Peace.